Good afternoon. This is your midday market update. Well, the indices are pretty much down across the board. Now, if you'll recall this morning, we started in positive territory, but then just wasn't enough momentum to keep us there, even though we had some good earnings reports out of PepsiCo and Morgan Stanley. I'm here with Otto from Knight Capital. So, we did get some more economic data that not real critical key reports, but enough to kind of swing that momentum.
Yeah, it certainly seems like we've had a momentum shift since Monday's slide. I mean, gold took us down in Monday. It spilled over into equities. A lot of people are saying that they were selling equities to cover their margins and gold losses. So since then, it seems like momentum's been to the downside. Downward volume yesterday was like 90% of the volume yesterday was down. So I think that technical analysts have indicated that we're forming a head and shoulders pattern in the S&P 500. 1533 is really where we're looking at for support. It's a 50-day moving average, so it's something to keep in mind.
As you mentioned on the volume, when we've had these down days, we've had a lot of people participating. On the up days, not so much. So it really has been, like you said, the push towards the downside.
Absolutely, and when we are making these pops, most of the moves to the upside are in defensive plays. So healthcare, utilities, that type of thing. So most traders are being very cautious at this point, and that's something to keep in mind as well.
Now, we did get some jobs data, was pretty much in line, but we got the Philly Fed, and that was definitely low. And like I said, that's not a huge report, but it kind of piles on with the Empire State. It piles on with the other manufacturing data we've gotten, and it's all been kind of weak. So it seems like what you're saying is, these reports keep coming out, and now all of a sudden the market's starting to go, hey, when I add all this up, it's not good.
Right. When momentum was up on the upside, we shrugged off a lot of this macroeconomic data that wasn't looking good. And now all of a sudden, with the momentum shifts to the downside, people are looking for reasons for the market to actually slide lower. Now you have to keep in mind that we've traveled very far to the upside. It's really unhealthy, many people think, to keep going north forever. So we crested at 1597. This is a pullback. It'll give people a chance to reinsert themselves in equities. And I think going forward, this is going to be a pullback, perhaps that 50-day moving average before we move north again.
All right, well, there you have it. We also had 3 IPOs priced today here at the stock exchange, and most of them priced below the range, so it really hasn't been a very positive day for equities. That's Otto from Knight Capital, and I'm Debra Borchardt with TheStreet.